Namaste everyone. This is the second chapter of class 8 geography, natural resources, land, soil and water. This chapter deals with conservation of resource, population concentration in plains rather than other terrain, land use pattern, utility determines on different factors, utilization of resources and the importance of land use pattern. Which problem does the land face these days? What is soil resources and explain its importance, factors affecting the formation of soil conservation, water resource conservation, water cycle or hydro cycle, water pollution, utilization of water, conservation methods of water and keywords. These are some major topics to be discussed in this video. So watch it till end. If you like our effort, share this video with your friends. Natural resource, land, soil and water. With its introduction, I would like to start this chapter. In a short sentences, we may say that life is possible only on earth because of four spheres, that is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Earth's surface is divided into two parts, that is land mass. It marks 30% of the total geographical area of the world, and the water bodies exist in about 70% of the total area of this world. Why is land considered a resource? Land is most important natural resource because it is used for growing crops, building houses, constructing roads and railway tracks, establishing industries, grazing animal, farming, mining, etc. So land is very important for us. Almost all human activities related to food, shelter and clothing take place on this land, so this is very important. Lithosphere consists of soil. It is a combination of organic and inorganic matters. What is organic and what is inorganic matters? The organic component, which consists of dead and decomposed part of animals and plants, is known as humus. Humus increase the fertility of land, so humus is very important for fertile land. The inorganic component is formed by rock particles of minerals such as lime, iron, etc. Soil is formed as a result of long continued weathering process of rock. Now our next topic is, why does high population concentrated in plain rather than other terrain? In fact, this question is very important question. About 90% of the world population is inhabited in plains. But why do they inhabit in plain? These are the areas, or plains are the areas of intensive crop cultivation. The first reason behind it. The second is availability of water. Third is fast and developed transportation system. Fourth is developed communication system. These make it favorable for human inhabitation, so people want to live in this area. In contrast, in sparse population is seen in areas of high altitudes like desert, equatorial forest, regions where slopes are steep, temperature is either high or low, soils are thin and infertile. These areas are inhabited by people who are engaged in other activities like hunting, gathering of food, fishing and shifting cultivation. Our next topic is, what do you know about land use pattern? Land is used for various purposes such as cultivation of crops, building of houses, construction of roads and railways, grazing of animal. All such type of activities are done on land. This is commonly known as land use pattern. The study of land use pattern is important for every economy or economic planning of a nation. So land use pattern is very important for any country. How is the land use or its utility determined? The utilization of land is determined by the continuous interplay of the physical factors such as relief, soil, climatic conditions, mineral resources, etc., and the human factors like density of population and the technological and social requirements of the people. So, land use or its utility is determined. What is the importance of land use pattern? What is its importance? The study of land use pattern is very important for the economic planning of a nation. Countries decide its land use according to their developmental goals and availability of natural resources. For example, 33% of the world should be under forest to maintain ecological balance. As at present, only 31.6% area of the world is covered by forest. Out of this, 93% of the forests are naturally occurring, while the other 7% are man-made. The earth forest cover is unevenly distributed, so we should discourage deforestation and encourage afforestation. Suriname has the maximum forest cover in the world. This fact is also about India, that India has the maximum arable land in the world, followed by the United States. So India marks its highest peak at the arable land, and Suriname has the maximum forest cover in the world. Now our next topic is, which problem does the land face today? This actually, the availability of land on earth is very limited. There is tough competition between the agriculture and other sectors over usage of land. Moreover, land use suffers from various problems such as soil erosion, degradation, and deforestation. It is crucial to reduce land degradation and ensure the optimum use of land resource for the benefit of the present and the future generation. Land management is a holistic approach for the achieving productive and balanced ecosystem for integrating socio-economic needs of the people. Now our topic is soil resources. What is soil resource and explain its importance? I think the availability of land on earth is limited, and the outermost layer of earth is called soil. Soil is formed as the result of long continuous weathering process of rocks. Large part of the earth's surface is covered with soil. Agricultural production is mainly dependent upon the fertility of land. Animals also depend upon the soil to satisfy their basic needs. As soil gives nutrients to plants, it gives shelter to insects and animals like rats, snakes, ants, earthworm, etc. Soil is also used for making bricks and pottery. What are the factors affecting the formation of soil? There are many factors affecting the formation of soil. Soil formation is influenced by major 5 factors. What are the major 5 factors that affect the soil formation? The parent rock, the topography, the climate, the vegetation cover, and the time. Let us study about all these in simple language. The first is the parent rock. What is parent rock? The organic rock from which soil is formed by the process of weathering is known as parent rock. For example, the black soil of India is derived from the lava rock. So, lava rock is called parent rock. The second factor of soil formation is topography. It refers to types of landforms such as mountain, plateaus, and plains affect the thickness of the soil cover. Soil cover determines the fertility of land. Northern plain has thick soil cover and more fertile as compared to Himalayas. The third component, climate. What is climatic factor. Climatic factors like temperature and rainfall affect the soil formation. In the area of hot and humid climate, the rocks are easily weathered, whereas in rainfall area it is washes out with water. Thus, it affects the soil formation. The fourth factor is the vegetation cover. Decomposed plants with humus help in soil formation, which enriches the fertility of the soil. The soil is densely forested area in generally very rich in humus content. The next topic is time. What is time? Time is an important factor of soil formation. Time gives maturity to the soil. It takes thousands of years to develop a very thin layer of soil. For instance, Indo-Plains is more fertile. What is soil erosion? The next important topic is soil erosion. What is soil erosion? When the top layer of soil is removed by natural agents such as water, wind, glacier, etc., and by mankind's unwise action such as deforestation, overgrazing, and mining, the need of conserve soil from erosion has become one of the major environmental concerns. But what are the steps to be taken for the conservation of soil? It is mentioned here. Soil conservation means prevention of soil from being eroded. Various methods of soil conservation are afforestation. What is afforestation? This is the process of planting more trees and seeds on the land. Second is rows of trees or shelter belts are planted in desert region to protect the fields from wind erosion. The third is overgrazing by animals like sheep and goats must be checked and restricted. Fourth is steps should be taken to check reckless cutting or felling of trees. Other is terrace farming and contour plowing should be encouraged across the hill slopes. What is terrace farming? It means growing of crops on level steps or terraces constructed on a hillsides. What is contour plowing? Contour plowing is a technique of plowing parallels to the contours of a hill slope rather than up and down the slope, so as to reduce soil erosion. What is water resource? Water is one of the most precious resources of this world. Nearly 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, and in which 97% of Earth's total water is present in the ocean. The remaining 3% of fresh water, in which 0.32% lies in lake and rivers, etc., in which 2% is in the form of present in the form of ice caps and glaciers, 0.68% in the 0.68% is present in as groundwater that is useful for us. The main source of fresh water is rainfall. Now our topic is hydrological or water cycle. What is water cycle? Water cycle is also called the hydrological cycle. The rainwater continuously gets recycled in nature through evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, which is known as hydrological cycle. Most of the fresh water on the earth is found in the river, streams, lakes, ponds, ice, and underground water. Water is unevenly distributed all over the earth. The place where rainfall is high, availability of water is high, and the rainfall is low, availability of water is less. What is area of high rainfall? Equatorial regions in South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia has high rainfall, whereas tropical deserts such as Sahara, Arabian Central and Western Australia, Kalahari, Central and Northern Eurasia, Central Asia, polar regions, etc. has a low rainfall, most important for exam purpose, particularly for map work. This is important. What is water pollution? Pollution of water refers to contamination of water. It happens due to the dumping of untreated industrial waste and urban waste into river. This makes the river water unsuitable for consumption and causes many diseases like cholera, jaundice, typhoid, etc. It also disturbs the ecosystem. How do we utilize water? Multi-purpose river valley projects have been developed for all over the world to utilize water. In it, water is stored to use for several purposes such as irrigation, generating hydroelectricity, afforestation, flood control, navigation, etc. Damodar River Valley Project, situated in Gujarat, and Hirakund Dam in Odisha in India, Aswan in Egypt, and Hoover Valley Project in USA are major important river water projects in the world. What are the adverse effects of building river valley projects or dams? Dams have some ecological problems like extensive forest submerged underwater. The second, aquatic life gets affected by making or building river valley projects. River water gets diverted. The next adverse effect is aquatic life gets affected, population gets displaced, and during excessive rain, floods are caused. What is water conservation method? This is the last one topic to be discussed. This is very important topic. What is water conservation method? Water is an indispensable source, so due to its scarcity, it can be conserved in the following ways. The first is water harvesting is one of the methods of saving surface water runoff. This surface water runoff can be minimized by having vegetation cover to improve underground storage. The demand of water for industries can be met by the recycled water. The already used water can be reused or watering plants, washing clothes, flushing toilets, etc. by adopting modern method of irrigation such as drip or trickle irrigation techniques and a sprinkling method of irrigation. We may also get rid of this drastic problem by installing water fixture such as sensor taps in public places would also be very beneficial for water conservation. By educating and sensitizing people towards the urgent need of conserve water and not to waste fresh water, it would also be an important step to conserve water. What is ecosystem? Interdependency or interrelationship of biological elements for the environment on their physical environment. Other is deforestation. What is deforestation? Cutting down of large number of trees in an area or clearing of the forest cover is called deforestation. What is drip irrigation? It is a form of irrigation in which water drips in a small quantity or roots of the plants. What is glacier? Moving mass of ice like a river is called glacier. What is precipitation? Process in which water vapors fall on the ground in the form of rain is called precipitation. What is a sprinkler method? An irrigation technique of spraying water on the plants like rain is called a sprinkler method of irrigation. What is topography? Topography refers to the physical features like relief or landforms like mountain, plateaus, plain, etc. What is water harvesting? Storing the rainwater through various methods is called water harvesting. What is water table? The level below which the ground is completely saturated with water is called water table. What is weathering? Weathering is the process of disintegration of rocks into smaller pieces till it gets converted into soil is called weathering. Thank you for watching this video.